Welcome back to another one. I know it's been a long time. I am going to make a video of why I've not been filming recently. There is a reason, but it's just not for this video. Okay, so on this one, I've asked my Instagram followers to send me some pictures. Most of them are people I know quite well, so I can roast them. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun. So what you'll see here is that we have got a cheeky little game of technical issues. Roast my ride. Now, as you can see, we have got a tiered system. Yeah, I wish I was this cool. This is for cars that I can't afford. Cars that I just think are just it's top tier. Yeah, just wow. Then we've got a solid motor, not quite top tier. Maybe I can afford it at some point. I feel like I could afford to get this, but maybe just not yet. Or maybe it's just really well built. You know, not quite top, but nearly there. Good for a daily. Maybe this is something that's not built for purpose. It's just a good all-rounder. It's not like a drift car. It's not a track car. It's not a stancy show car. It's just a good car for a daily. It's a good all-rounder. It does a bit of everything, you know. Not for me. Maybe some of that I can respect, but it's just not my thing. Yeah. No disrespect if you ever end up in there. It's fine. I don't know if anyone actually is in there in this list. I've not really put much thought into it. And finally, who raised you? Why? What have you done? Someone needs to take your money away so that you can't be doing this shit. Okay. It's just not acceptable, and I hope you understand that. So, to kick it off, we have got Liam. Jopling, as you can see, that is tag. Subaru Forester, very cool car. It's white, which I personally like. It looks like shit when it gets dirty, but you can't help it, especially with winter. I like that you've changed the wheels out for something that's not gold, because that is very overplayed. I'm sick of seeing it. Yeah, sure, they came it's standard in gold wheels, but it's not an excuse. Just have some imagination, which I'm glad you've had. The only thing I've got is that for anyone that doesn't know Liam, or Joplin, whatever you want to call him, Subaru man, vape god, he still does have a Lupo GTI. And the reason why he got this is because his engine blew up in the Lupo, which is funny because he's then gone and got a car that's renowned for blowing its engine. So either this man's got too much money or too much time on his hands. Either way, I want his mental health capacity, because he's clearly got something going on that is just God. So on this, I think, genuinely though, I think this is good for a daily. Now, it's not exactly how I'd have it. I would personally lower it more, bit more spacer, but I suppose only beating the objective of what the car was built for, but I suppose that's not for me to decide. But yeah, it's good for a daily. It's massive. You can fit loads in there, all the bodies up, all the shopping that you want. Anyway, next up is Duke GT with his Toyota Mark V Supra. Now, I love this car. When it first came out, I tried to hate it because everyone else hated it. A bit like the G80 series, M3 and M4. I hated them for no reason. It turns out I actually love them. Anyway, that's not this video. Duke GT, your Supra. Yes, it is basically a BMW Z4, and that's fine. And that's because this looks better than the Z4, I'd say, personally. I know that you've got stuff done to it already. Splitters, which is carbon. I know you've got brakes. Listen, mate, you need to be doing more, okay? And I know you've got more coming in, that's fine. Lower it more. Change your wheels out. Get something nice. Get something flashy. If you got the cash to be spending on a Supra, come on, man. You need a new wing. I'm pretty sure you told me that you are getting a wing. Can't remember which one it was. But yeah, it's a cool car. I like it. It's like if you can't afford an actual supercar, you get a Toyota Supra. It kind of sounds the same if you say it really quick to someone. But yeah. Now, again, I know this is going to be a bit repetitive. I don't have any kids. I don't have any pets. My missus does, but not me. So I feel like I could deal with this. Yeah. Modify it a bit more, then it'll be a solid motor. Okay. But what's not a solid motor is car 3. Brennan, my guy. Look, you Peugeot, mate. I don't know why you've sent me this picture, because at first glance it looks like it's dummy low. Yeah, it looks stance to fuck. The issue is, Brennan, is that I actually put in the other picture as well of why it's like that. I'll tell you a little backstory. So Brennan was actually going to go pick up his date from McDonald's, and being a Peugeot driver that he is, he did crash it. You got to slide it in his schedule somewhere in the day. And it fucked the suspension, which is why it looks... Oh, I'd say shit, but... You've made it more shit. Is probably an easy way of saying. But no, I mean, the front end looks more aggressive in a weird way, like a manic aggressive, because it's got a massive smile. Personally, I'd maybe put in just yellow headlights, because why not? You know, I feel like it'd suit the vibe. I know for a fact that your speakers in your car are held together with the least effort that you could put in, which suits the whole vibe of the end, the car, you know. But that is what it is. I know it's quite quick. It sounds pretty good for a fart, but yeah, it's all right. It's okay. But I was wrong. I love that you love this car. Okay, it's not for me. I'm sorry. It's not for me. It's not my type of thing. It's just not, and I do apologise for that. But I'm glad you like it. But yeah. Number 4, Matthew. Clearly, he just decided that he had no more personality and decided to go black on black on a BMW. He's ran over his kitchen table and he's put a silly wing on the back of it. What more do you want me to say? Next, you'll be having a chameleon tint on it. But look, the only reason I'm a bit salty, mate, is because I know that you can build this. I know that you can build that, which is one of my all-time favourite cars that I've seen in person, okay? And that's a genuine compliment. That's not me slagging you off. Yeah, a few poor choices. Yeah, sure, this sounds really cool. It looks cool to a degree. I mean, the issue is, unless you know what it is, it's not very much if you've seen it pass around the street, you know what I mean? And you just need... I'd change it up from the black on black, man, you know? But that's just me. That's just me. If you can afford to run it, then fair enough. I couldn't. And that's not why I'm hating. I'm hating because this is my standard I've seen that's come from you, okay? But yeah, it's a solid car. I know that with the S2000, you didn't know what to do with it because you didn't know, you didn't want to ruin it, which I fully get that. And I know that you do drive the BMW hard, so fair play. BMW, for me, I know that I've just slagged it off, but it is a V8 and it is a very capable car and it is a solid motor. Okay, I'm going to go back actually. I'm going to move this up into the middle because I feel like that's a bit more fair. Okay, so GT, I got you. Next up is another Matthew with another black car, but this is a fucking limo. Yeah, when Matt picked this car up, we called it Widow Tears because it used to be a funeral car. Yeah, and what more do you want? This is a V6 Vauxhall Amiga limo. It's on 20-inch Irmscher wheels, I think they're called, and it was straight piped. And you would give every single nan in Grandad a heart attack and probably hemorrhoids whenever you drove past because they thought they ripped ass that hard. It was shit on fuel. You could have probably sent it more. And you know what, mate? The only reason I'm going to slag you off on this is because you shouldn't have fucking sold it. You shouldn't have sold it because it was just special, man. And I know you know that. So I'm not going to rub it in your face. I know that you know that. But this was a very fucking cool car. But, you know, if you can't hack the build, don't do the build. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it short and sweet on that. Because I have very fond memories with this car. This, you know what? I wish I was this cool. I could never own a car like that. It was so loud. It was so uneconomical. I just couldn't do it. But I wish I was that cool. So fair play. Next up is, I don't know why I've put all the Matts together, but we're on our hat trick now. So this is Matt Danhill. Yeah, this is his Saxo, and it's fucking sick. Yeah. The only issue is it probably comes with a place on the register because you're definitely going to be hanging around Mackey's all the time. And look, you can't help what crawls into that whip. You know what I'm saying? Venom's fucking sick. Love it. I'd make it a bit lower personally, but that's just me. Maybe a little bit of a stretch on that tyre just to get it a bit more down on the ground, yeah. I love that it's a fishbowl. I'd probably just go full send and actually spend money on it and put more money on it and put bucket seats in it, because at the minute you're leaning back like you've got a 13-year-old in your lap, mate, which, that's fine, but it's not for me. But now, all around, honestly, I fucking love this car. It's fucking sick. It's one of those where, like, he couldn't afford the proper Saxo, so we got, like, the one below, but I did the same with my Scirocco. I couldn't get an R, so I got a 1.4. We all be there. We all get there. Don't worry about it. This it's a good car. It's a good car. Now, with this, I'm going to put it... I'm just going off face value, yeah. I'm just going off my opinions, yeah. I'm not saying that this car is better than a Supra. I'm just saying that its own category for its own specific car. It's a solid motor. It's a solid motor. I'd happily have one of them. Happily. What I wouldn't happily have is a Volkswagen Scirocco. Oh, I just mentioned that. I do have a Volkswagen Scirocco. And it's given me nothing but problems. But this one, Matt Kirk. Them bikes must be fucking heavy, because there's no way you should allow that type of fitment on that car. I can't stand it. Get some spacers. Get some new alloys. And why are they gold? Let's just go back to the first comment about Liam's Subaru. The issue with the Subaru is that they did a blue car predominantly with gold wheels, and that makes everyone think that they can do that and get away with it. They can't, obviously. It's a shame. But I am a fellow Scirocco owner, a rising blue Scirocco owner at that. So I can't be too hard on it. But God, come on. Do you know when like a 45, 50-year-old that used to be in the car scene back in the day tries to modify a car now? That's what it looks like. Which is fine, but just more imagination is all I'd say. But yeah. But it is a Scirocco and it has a place in my heart. Um, for this car, yeah, it's not that I don't like Scirocco's, it's just how this one has been done. It's not for me. It's not for me. I wouldn't personally have it. It's not for me. So, Brennan, you've got a friend. Next up is a car I love dearly, and that is Michael Bell's Polo 6N. Very cool car. Okay. I was a bit gutted when he sent me a picture to put in this because I didn't know how I was going to roast it. And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to butter him up. It's just that I really think I'm going to struggle. And I feel like I've spelled your name wrong, but I can't remember how to spell right now, so maybe I have, maybe I've not. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I love this. I feel like clear tail lights, and then on the wing mirrors, you might have seen it, you might not, you can get like acrylic little things that go on it. I think that'd be cool. I love that it's not tinted. Candy Showroom sticker, shout out, great brand. It looks cool on there. It's pretty low. You can't really tell on this angle, but this is a pretty low car. Wheels, I've already told you. Wheels, get them silver. Silver will slap on this. But yeah, not really much to change on this, if I'm completely honest. I know that sounds like a bit of a cop-out, but I think he's done a really solid job. And for his age, I think are you 18? Mate, fair fucking play to you. When I was 18, I was building a shit, I say build. I didn't build it, but I had a very shit Ford Fiesta. So yeah, fair play, mate. I know it takes a lot of time to get the money in for shit like this when you're a bit younger and you're doing a mint job, and I know you've got a lot of plans for it this year. So yeah, I can't wait to see it. And if you've not already, go to the 6-1 Instagram page, because I have actually just posted a feature on Michael's Polo. So let's go to the chart of pain and suffering. I'm going to say that this is, without a doubt, it's just a solid motor, okay? It just is. Illegal now, I can do that. Finally, we're actually going to do a bit of a merch plug. On the website, we have got stickers, and these are the slap stickers. We've got loads. We've got black, white, reflective black, reflective white. We've got cool stuff like this shirt, 6-1. Check it out. We've also got these. You can't see that one because it's on the background. Death Before D-bead. It does come in reflective chrome. You can't see it, but it is chrome, and it comes in white as well, but you can't see that on that background. And then we've also got Death Before D-bead. Cool little sticker, the same thing, but just a nice little slap. That also comes in chrome. There you go, you can kind of see the chrome there. And then it also comes in white, but you can't fucking see it. So yeah, check out the link in the description and get on that. Buy some shit so I can fix my car because it's still broken. Finally, it's another one. How original. I know, this one actually got sent to me quite close to the end of my day when I was meant to be filming this. So, Cooperx RK. I can't remember what your name is, I'm sorry. A black Scirocco. It's alright. I feel like black hides the body lines a lot. I like that you've gone for silver wheels and not black wheels, because that makes a big difference. I like that you've got the R side skirts on when it's not an R. I know that sounds like a bit silly to say, but it really helps with the body lines. I feel like it could be a bit more original though. I feel like the fitment could be a bit better. I feel like the only way you can really make a black Scirocco pop really good is if it's, and I hate to say this, but if it's aired out, just so it gives it a bigger silhouette, because I feel like a lot of the size falls away in the colour. You've not got one of the knockoff cup spoilers which just look shit, especially up close, and you've also not got an awful lip kit that goes around it. So yeah, it's a cool car. It probably runs a lot better than mine does, so I'm a bit salty and a bit jealous, but that's not your fault. That's my fault. So, finally, I'm going to say that this is good for a daily. I have this car. It's my car. That's not, but it's somewhere between. There's somewhere between this heap and this heap. So it's great. Yeah, it's good for a daily. They're solid motors. It's just a shame that when they go wrong, they go wrong. But what can I say? So yeah, that is the roast of January. Maybe I'll do this every month. The roast of January. Thank you for everyone that sent me your pictures. I really appreciate you for helping me make this content. And I don't mean everything I said. Not as mean as I said it anyway. But yeah. Check out 61 on Instagram. We're trying to get to 200 followers because we're going to do a giveaway when we do that. We're going to do a hoodie of your choice off the site, a t-shirt of your choice, and then, well, first winner hoodie, second winner t-shirt, third winner wins a banner, which I didn't even plug in the merch plug. Banners, we have loads, and we get them in black, white, reflective white. We've got some in chrome as well, actually. Fucking look at that. Calm down. So yeah, check out the website, links in the bio. And yeah, nice one. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. I will make an update video where I've been, what the plan is, and where we're going with the channel. But yeah, until then, take care. I appreciate you. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Catch you later.